I'm getting an enormous number of very sophisticated LinkedIn requests from the same type of attractive young Chinese woman.
What is so sophisticated about it?
It's just like a hot girl.
Yeah.
You're getting catfished on a networking website. Like, it's not sophisticated.
Welcome to the club.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Daily Friday podcast. It is Friday, October 31st, also known as Halloween, and we have an incredible episode for you presented by Cash App, as always. My boy Strider Willson popped by. We talked about honeypotting in Silicon Valley, humanoid robots, and the Louvre Thieves getting busted. Plus, we broke down the best ages to be on Halloween. The answers will surprise you. We wrapped up the show with some awards of the week, including our first ever award for Billionaire of the Week. That's going to become a frequent thing. Guys, it's an incredible episode. You're going to love it. Let's get into the pod. All right, everyone. It is Friday, October 31st, known in many households as Halloween. Yes. Let's give it up for Halloween. Woo! And to celebrate, for the first time ever, we're going to have our friend Strider Willson on this podcast to join us to talk through the entire episode, all right? So we're going to cover our top 5 stories of the week with my boy Strider on the side. Say what's up, Strider.
What up? Fired up to be here, dude. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween to everyone involved. These are the 5 stories that crossed our desk this week. Guys, before I cover our top 5 stories, quick question. Andrew, this involves you as well. Breaking news. They have announced the word of the year from the dictionary site. What do you think was the word of the year from 2025?
It should be raw dog.
Raw dog, of course.
Should
of
be
course,
raw
that's
dog.
one guess. What do you think it was?
6'7".
Did you know that?
Wait,
It's
right?
6'7".
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, I was like 100% joking.
This
So
is
like,
life in
that's not a word.
2025. 6'7" is the word of the year. Do you know 6'7"?
No idea.
Strider
I'm
is
living out
probably
of
the
touch.
oldest person in the entire company,
Yes.
I would say.
Yes, I am.
Late
elder.
40s.
I prefer elder statesman. I prefer,
yes. Older brother
yes,
type.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
6'7" is the meme that has taken over the entire internet. It basically means nothing. So that's kind of a good metaphor for this year, that the word of the year means absolutely nothing.
Yeah, what is meaning, I suppose? Is this like some sort of 1920s like Bauhaus type statement here where it's like a ready-made art, like it's a toilet, and because someone put it in a museum, therefore it is art?
Yes, I got
Like
it.
it's
I
the
was not
idea
following
of
you
it.
for a second, but then
Yeah.
you brought me back.
I
Yeah,
had
you're
to get there.
very high IQ.
I had to back myself into it.
Yeah,
I was
that's
I was
okay.
in a dark alley for a little bit with a knife, just trying to find light.
And you fought your way out. Well, congratulations, Andrew, for guessing the word of the year.
What the fuck is that?
It when people go like this, it doesn't mean anything. It's like a filler word. Last year, the word of the year was brain rot. So now we're kind of getting further and further away from God's light. Speaking of straying from God's light, our first story of the week: if you have $20,000 to spend and you hate your private data and doing household chores, there's a new humanoid robot that has dropped. This is a humanoid robot called Neo, who will do your chores for you. Look at this beautiful picture here. He stands 5'6", 66 pounds, and he can lift 3 times his body weight. This dude would crush it as a high school wrestler, as a lightweight.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Which is the most important thing in any of our lives, always. And he's from a new company that you can pre-order him now. You'll have to train him to do chores around the house. Let's dive into it a little bit. A couple of things about this robot. First thing, number one, I said he stands 5'6". It comes in 3 different colors: light brown, tan, and gray. The concept of picking the skin color of your housemaid, it's like, yeah, you got to go gray.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
like,
what? Just make
give
it
me the
blue.
The brown one? Like
Yeah, exactly.
you
There's a Floridian out there who's like, I only want the brown one.
100%. Yeah. I think, don't make me be racist when I'm picking my maid bot.
Yeah.
All right, so this thing will basically, you'll have to train it to do tasks around the house. Right now, I kind of was watching some videos of this. Like, it's been doing like vacuuming, emptying the dishwasher. It can like make you a cocktail. Coming for stay-at-home dads, honestly.
That's true. Does it have sex with your wife, speaking of that?
That is a very good question. 10 years ago, there was a prophecy that by the year 2025, every woman would be having sex with robots and not men. So we're very close to fulfilling that prophecy.
Very good.
That is a good question. Do you think you could train this robot to be having sex with your wife? Is that weird?
Here's the thing: would you be the best trainer? Is it smarter to outsource a dude who's better, like a dude named Angelo off Craigslist? He's probably the best to have sex with your wife.
100%.
And
Your trainer, Pilates,
people think,
or your
AI
wife herself. No one knows better than
Yeah,
her.
exactly. Let her. Your wife should go on and pick the trainer off of Craigslist.
Got it.
People think AI is taking jobs. It's creating jobs.
Wow, that's a very good spin on that for sure.
I think it's good. I think Uber drivers out there should be plowing wives all over the country.
I couldn't agree more. Uber driver is an interesting thing. I just like, I do think that this is a good use of AI, and like it's taking things off your plate that are annoying.
Yeah.
It is taking jobs of like maids and stuff like that. But, you know, like I will say, like, is doing household chores that much work that you would spend $20,000 to, like, what are you going to do after work at the end of the day?
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
I can go. Yeah, like my wife will always find more stuff for me to do. There will always be more stuff that I should be doing. So I don't know. There's not enough robots.
100%, and that's on husband shit right there.
Amen, brother. And I like it, and I want to do it together.
And it's nice.
And I like to emotionally connect. But yeah, you're right. Like the $20K.
To like
a sign up
emptying
plan.
the dishwasher is not that hard, and there is like a certain joy that comes with doing small, easy tasks around the house. You feel like you accomplish something. I'm just gonna come home and what am I gonna do with my free time? Just consume more media. Probably.
Yeah, I'm not gonna read.
Absolutely not gonna read.
Pick up a book, and learn guitar.
Learn guitar.
I've been telling myself.
Nice.
I've been telling myself for years I was gonna do that.
Dude, okay, so when I was in middle school, I was like really good at saxophone.
Really?
And then I was first chair alto sax, not to brag. And then it came to high school, and I was like, I'm not a fucking nerd. I want to talk to girls, so I quit the saxophone.
Big mistake. You should have kept playing.
I know I should have kept. So I now was like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna start practicing the saxophone. So I rented a saxophone, and I've been trying to practice in my apartment, but it is so loud.
Yeah,
That's the hard part about.
That's a tough.
I'm like,
where do you go and
I
practice?
did twice. I'm like blaring an alto sax.
Here at night when everyone goes home.
That's a good point. The acoustics in here are great.
Yeah, this is the only place.
I know. I really want to like play saxophone at a wedding. You know how they always have like the DJ being like,
dude, if you could gift someone with a song,
Yeah.
it's very nice. You know, like I would like to gift you with a song, and then you play.
I know
like
you have a
Moonlight.
registry.
Yeah, exactly. And really, it's a good way to save some money.
It's a
I'm not
great way to
gonna
save
give
some
you.
money.
I'm not getting you pots and pans.
100%.
I'm not going to put you. Put your down payment towards your AI robot.
No.
5, 6. It should be 6. It should be 6, 7.
100%.
I want a jack.
Yeah,
how's it going to reach the top
5
shelf?
is interesting. And now the interesting thing about this is like it's being trained by you wearing a VR headset. I'm not 100% sure how it works, but it could be someone remote operating it for the first version of it, which is just weird. Someone's like tapped into a robot around your house doing chores.
Don't like it.
I don't love it.
I don't like it.
Andrew, what are your thoughts on this? Would you drop the $20K?
I mean, I have a studio apartment, so my daily chores take about 10 minutes, and I think my robot would go down a hole of gambling and drinking and smoking with all the spare time that he had.
Right.
And then I would come home, and there would be a mess all over the place. He'd be laying in bed. I'd be like, why don't you get a job? So
I think that's fair.
I think I'll pass for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not a lot for the robot to do.
It's nice to have something to yell at, though.
True.
Like it's nice to have something where you can take your stress out on. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like just
beating
really,
the shit out of your humanoid robot.
Yeah, it's nice.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it's just verbally abuse it, old school style. Ignore it.
Ignore it.
Look at, it serves you dinner. You don't say a word.
Yeah, just try
a
to make it
quiet dinner. Staring at your
I
robot.
lost my appetite.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not hungry anymore. It's a full 3-course meal. The robot's slaved over it all day long.
Just sighs deeply at the sink.
I'm going out.
Passive aggressively doing dishes really loudly.
Yeah. Oh,
a
that's
passive aggressive
great.
humanoid robot. I love
Oh.
that. Speaking of kind of fake relationships, our second story of the week, honeypotting, has hit Silicon Valley. And something that is being called sex warfare. Chinese and Russian spies are sending attractive women to the U.S. to seduce people in Silicon Valley for our tech secrets.
That's why I don't talk to women. I have to protect myself. This is what I talk about every Wednesday at my men's club.
1,000%.
We meet, we go, it's a speakeasy vibe. We go downstairs and we talk about how we're grieved. These women, they're out to get us. So this is just proof in the pudding.
Women only want your tech secrets. I think
Yes.
like this is so perfect. Like, first of all, this would work because nerds run the world now and they can have money, they can have power. The one thing they can't put a price on is the love of a beautiful woman, and they're very susceptible to this. This also works in the sense that, like, first of all, I don't know if this is actually happening. I think these guys are just so self-important that they're like, oh, she has to be after my secrets. It's like, dude, you're launching like an AI sex bot company. It's like China doesn't care about your tech secrets.
No, dude.
It's hilarious. And they're also so easy to fall for. So one of my favorite quotes from this article, quote, I'm getting an enormous number of very sophisticated LinkedIn requests from the same type of attractive young Chinese woman. The concept of like a very sophisticated LinkedIn request.
Yeah, what is so sophisticated about it?
Just like a hot girl.
Yeah.
You're getting catfished on a networking website. Like, it's not sophisticated.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, this is just an excuse you use if like your wife catches you DMing with someone on LinkedIn. It's a sophisticated LinkedIn request.
It's sexual warfare. Dude, dude, this is Chinese sexual warfare.
Sexual warfare.
When my wife sees my, if I don't accidentally go on incognito mode and my wife sees my laptop, this is Chinese sexual warfare.
100%.
They're after my data chips. They want my Western Digital hard drive.
My Western Digital hard drive. There was another quote. They're showing up, marrying a target, having kids with the target, all while collecting a lifelong collection operation.
Dude,
this sounds like a bad excuse for like how your marriage fell apart. It's like,
100%.
Yeah, it was a collection operation. It's like, no, she just hates you. Like, she wasn't like doing a spy thing. It's insane.
She got tired of you. She changed as a person. Like, this is normal stuff,
People
dude.
grow.
She's bored of your life. She hates your friends. She can't stand going to dinner at the same place every Friday night. Like, yeah, she wants out.
No, I'm pretty sure it's a lifelong collection operation. Yeah, to steal your fucking Snapchat company secrets. One of my favorite honeypot spies of all time, Roald Dahl.
Whoa.
Spied on the United States. He would like seduce American socialites in the whenever he was around, in World War II. The author of James the Giant Peach.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a huge turn on for women. Andrew, would you find yourself susceptible to a honeypot operation?
Absolutely. I mean, this is nothing new. I had a buddy that interned for Microsoft one summer, and he said that Amazon would hack like their emails, or Amazon would find their emails and invite them to yacht parties with women to try to recruit them over and poach their
that's
employees.
Actually really smart.
Yep.
This is why you can't have nerds running the world. It's so easy to just take state secrets from them.
100%. I mean, dude, if you're at a yacht party, how am I not going to try to impress somebody?
Yeah. This is why like recruiters, job recruiters can generally be hot girls.
Yeah.
And it works.
Yeah.
Especially in the tech world. Speaking of other honeypotting organizations, our third story of the week, Chauncey Billups was honeypotting rich men through the Mafia to take their money through illegal poker games. Were you up on the sort of NBA betting scandals of last week?
I heard about it. I heard like it was pretty elaborate. They
Very
had,
elaborate.
Cameras under the table. And
there was some. All right, so this is what I want to cover. This broke after we recorded the podcast last week. Unfortunately, we did not get to talk about it, which was heartbreaking. A couple things, in case you're not up to date, we'll cover very briefly. There were three main guys involved in this operation. Terry Rozier was involved for sort of a Jonte Porter situation. Do you remember what was going on with that?
No.
So Terry Rozier had 9 separate instances where he would feed people information about player props, his own player props, encouraging them to bet the under. And then he would, so let's say it's like Terry Rozier 6 points this week. He said, all right, I'm going to tap out with an injury after I get 4 points, bet the under. That happened 9 different times throughout the year. He was accused of this last year. The NBA cleared him of any wrongdoing, and now he was arrested by the FBI. Sounds like the NBA didn't do a great job.
Not a good look.
Not a great look. Damon Jones, a former Cavaliers great, was also involved with insider information. He played for the Cavs for a while. He was a coach for the Lakers, and he revealed injury reports that were not disclosed information to bettors. So one of the people that he told information about was LeBron James. He said, LeBron's hurt today. It's on the injury report. Bet the under.
You know, is King James giving him this information, letting him know, or is he just observing as an insider trading?
I don't know. It's tough. It's like a lot of the arguments with these things is like, why are they doing all this when they make millions of dollars a year?
That's what I was gonna say. Chauncey Billups. I'm like, don't you have enough money?
The problem is they're just like competition addicts.
It's about the action.
It's about the action. It's about the rush.
Yep.
And they're also the most arrogant. Like they've been good at basketball their entire lives. They just think they'll be good at gambling, and no one is good at gambling.
No.
Except for me.
I'm really good.
Well, you're unbelievable.
Yeah. I'm so good.
And then they get in a hole to these guys, and they have to fight their way out of it. And this is how this happens. They get sucked in. Then Damon Jones was also involved in the illegal poker games, which I find to be the most interesting part of these. Players like Damon Jones and Chauncey Billups would be used by the Mafia to entice like rich guys to come to a poker.
Yeah, because it's cool. He's here,
it's like,
check it out.
I would fall for that.
That's the honeypot element.
That's the honeypot,
Yes.
right? Like
there's cool dudes here.
1,000%.
Yeah.
If someone told me Wayne Corbett, a former Jets great, was playing poker, I'd be like, fuck yeah, I'm in.
Let me go.
The coolest thing about these, though, they would have X-ray poker tables, trays of chips that could read cards, and contact lenses that could pick up on people's cards. So, like, they would mark the card specially, and then the contact would, like, be able to tell, like, oh, that's a king. This is all cool. It's just still a lot of work to be able to figure this out. Yeah, so this X-ray table, you could see people's cards under the table.
Unbelievable. And then what do they have? Like, they're like,
and then there's someone in the earpiece telling them the cards they have. I'm so bad at poker that, like, I would still lose.
I'd screw up. I'd be like, dude, I don't know.
Like, wait, so am I hitting? Or wait, is that blackjack?
Yeah, you would literally need to tell me exactly what to do. And then it's like, why am I even here at this point?
What is my
put someone
role
smarter here. Like,
100%. And it's a lot of effort to rip people off. I mean, counting cards is cooler than this. But counting cards, why is counting cards illegal?
That's true.
I
it's
feel
a
like
skill. I'm like, if you're so smart.
Yeah, like, I'm impressed by counting cards. This, I'm not impressed by.
Yeah, because counting cards, you still have to be smart. It's almost like it's an athletic ability, but a mental athletic ability where I'm like, oh, you're not allowed to play basketball because you can dunk and drain threes.
1,000%.
You're not allowed to play blackjack because you're
too smart at doing math. Doesn't make any sense.
I don't like it.
Yeah. I don't know.
But this is whack.
This part is like it's like related to the NBA in the sense that, like, these are NBA players, but I feel like there's going to be a ton more shit of, like, players just getting in way too deep with gambling and then just getting busted. And people are going to blame, like, the sports books and all that shit. This is not sportsbook shit.
No,
these guys are not betting on BetMGM. These guys are betting with the Mafia because they're fucking gambling addicts. And this has been going. This is why Jordan got kicked out of the league 30 years ago.
And maybe the mob got him in there. Yeah, he took his little hiatus. Dude, maybe the mob's got information on him. You never know. Maybe they know something, or they're just in debt to the mob so much that they're like, no, you're going to go to these games now.
I just like, why would you ever take a loan from the Mafia? Why would you ever? That's when you need to just take a break and be like, okay, let's take a step back.
Because, look, I gotta get my niece through college. You know, my brother got whacked. It's kind of my fault. I gotta get my niece through college. I gotta take out a loan. And the thing is, I'll make it good. It's just one last job. It's always one last
job, bro.
It's one last job.
It's always one last job.
It's the thing.
Speaking of one last jobs, our fourth story of the week, the Louvre Thieves.
Yes.
Busted. Our big story that we were talking about last time. 2 suspects were taken into custody. Andrew, you were big on this. Were you heartbroken to see this?
I was heartbroken to see that it was 2 guys. I was hoping it was sort of like a Bonnie and Clyde kind of thing where they kissed afterwards.
That'd be nice.
They could have still kissed.
They could have still kissed.
Gay men can be thieves.
Or
maybe they didn't know they loved each other until they were caught up in the heat of the moment.
If I know anything, if it's an art heist, there's sex involved. There's no question. You've got Nina Simone playing. This is a Thomas Crown affair. At some point they went in gliders, and they have had stand-up sex somewhere.
Stand-up sex, very key element there is the stand-up sex.
You don't not have stand-up sex when you're heisting jewels, and I think
that's just day one shit. Yeah,
there's no question. There's inside job here.
No question.
Someone on the inside knew about this.
Yeah, that's a good point. So one of the like they've been doing these more investigations. One of the things was like a camera was pointing the wrong way for this.
That's what I'm saying.
These guys got busted because they left DNA all over the crime scene.
They jizzed.
And then they jizzed.
These guys jizzed? Dude, so I mean, how are you? That's what I'm saying. Stand up sex. Of course they jizzed.
Yeah,
you don't pull out.
They don't say what kind
out.
of. Yeah, you bust inside your boy.
Whenever I hear DNA, come on,
not fingerprints,
not a hair follicle.
Yeah, this is how everybody gets busted. They're just jerking off at the crime scene.
And I'll tell you, Jack, I was just at the Louvre, and the hot chocolate that they have there would make you crema. It would definitely make you crema in your jeans. So
that's from the horse's mouth. Wait, yes. So you were in?
Yeah, I was there.
Were you
I was there 2 days later.
This happened?
2 days later.
Interesting. What was so we got boots on the ground reporting.
In America, it's very commonplace for all of our cops carry weapons.
Okay.
Not necessarily high-powered like rifles, but there was heightened police presence. There was dudes, more guards, more dudes like this, tactical gear around going into the Louvre.
Very
the line took forever.
Were
even
people
though it was
like
off hours.
all talking about it? I mean, in French,
and people were.
You couldn't really tell.
Yeah, exactly. It's all Greek to me. You know what I mean? But everyone had the same jokes. They're like, "Oh, I came to Paris to do some jewelry shopping," and I was just like, "Shut up, dude."
That is a crazy.
I don't like life. Don't tell me that joke.
I hate shit.
I hate shit,
dude. You are very lucky in that. Like, that is a really good thing to like that's a really good anecdote to tell people.
Yeah.
Like I was actually there the day after.
Yeah.
Like at a dinner party, meeting up with people. I was in the Louvre.
Jack, it's the only thing I've got going for me. It's keeping me going.
100%.
Like,
There's nothing interesting about your life.
Nothing.
No, I'm the same way.
Nothing else.
That's why I've
I'm
always
a piece of shit.
I've always wanted to be on a plane when like someone goes crazy and is like has like a freak out, a crash out, and it goes viral. Like I always want to be like, I was there, by the way.
I think
Isn't
that's
that cool.
I think that's why people maybe do go crazy. Like some people, they're like, I need something to talk about. Like the holidays are coming up, so like they'll flip out on a plane, and the story's just not the same when you're like, hey man, it's me. Being like, hey, I got the plane grounded.
Got it.
Kind of
it's
interesting.
Not cool yeah.
It is actually, now that I'm hearing it, kind of interesting. Like if you tell me, hey, look, man, I was on a United flight.
Yeah.
And I pulled my cock out. Like that is interesting. I want to hear about that, but I'm not on your side.
Yeah, I don't want to be friends with you, but I want to hear more about it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a two truths and a lie at a work event.
Mm-hmm.
I hate sushi. I love skiing. I grounded a plane for public indecency. It's like, I don't know. Do you hate sushi? Yeah. I love sushi. That's the lie. Yeah. It's like, okay.
Okay. So let's unpack this grounding of the plane.
100%.
So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy to have that story.
That is cool.
Telling
that you were there.
everyone.
I mean, I would. They still have not revealed who these people were. So basically, they got caught with DNA. They got caught trying to flee the country at the airport. That's just day one shit. Don't flee the country within the first week.
Lay low,
or at least via an airport. Like try to cross the border in a car or something.
There's the catacombs of Paris. You could go underground. You could be. You could be 60 feet below in that limestone quarry, surviving, just living down there. No one would ever find you.
No one would.
And then you could pop up at any place in the city at any time.
That's kind of sick.
And then just walk out casual.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Wait years in the catacombs. I like that.
A couple weeks.
Did you see The Dapper Detective? Andrew, I'm sure you've seen this guy.
You gotta love a French detective.
You gotta love a guy. So apparently this guy was
detective.
Sadly not a detective. He was just a passerby dressed exceptionally well.
Look at this gentleman.
I'm sorry to ruin that for you if this is news to you. But there was a photo that went viral over the weekend of a man dressed in like a 3-piece suit, a hat, an umbrella. He looked very sophisticated. People were making all these jokes that he was like the most French detective ever.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't even fucking the detective. He was just at the crime scene. Which actually might be even more French.
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 French. You know,
to just be like a random guy passing a crime scene dressed like that, that's unreal.
But yeah, this guy should be solving some sort of crime. Or he's late for a game of Mafia.
Well, it's sad that these guys are common criminals and not like sophisticated guys. Like they just left DNA everywhere and tried to take an airplane.
Yeah.
It's just everything that you think is cool is just not that cool.
I know.
Like this seemed like it was going to be awesome, but
a heist is great.
Heist is great.
It's one of my favorite crimes.
This was a robbery, not a true heist. That's what I'm going to say it. We have set a new record for the largest pumpkin grown ever this week. That's our 5th story of the week. 2 twins in the Great Britain, which is also called the UK, have grown a pumpkin 2,819 pounds, which I wonder how that converts to dollars. That's a joke about British people using pounds as currency.
Oh, very nice.
You see what I'm doing there?
Very nice.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to joke because we're both strong capitalists.
Yes. No, this is pounds.
Very good.
I think it's about $3,700 of pumpkin. No, this is the biggest pumpkin. This has been a thing going on recently. We covered this a couple weeks ago, Andrew. You and I talked about this. Pumpkin growers, not pumpkin showers. An American record was set. Now the worldwide record is set. The goal within the pumpkin community is to try to break 3,000 pounds. I think we'll do it one day.
And this was how much exactly was it?
2,800.
Oh, they're close.
Pounds. They're close. I don't know why people are doing this. I don't know why they're picking the pumpkin, but I do love the idea that like all of the scientific research in the food community is not like, how do we make food that can feed the most amount of people?
Yeah,
it's just like, how do we make a huge fucking pumpkin?
Yeah, just go, whoa, sweet.
That's
and
sick.
then blow it up. Right. Hopefully afterwards they just put, M80s
You're like,
in there
what, dude?
This
This is just going to like rot on your kitchen counter like every other pumpkin you've ever had?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's sick. And the funny thing about this too is like the grand prize for contests are like $20,000. It's like not really worth the squeeze, but
I wonder how much it costs to make that pump, like the GMOs and all that, and just the sweat equity and the time. Or, how do you measure a year? Daylight, sunset, cups of coffee. I think these twins, their relationship, is already tight, but they spent time together.
100%.
And that's really what counts is these two brothers growing together.
True.
And this pumpkin symbolizes that. If as a guy who's been to the Louvre, This is art. I'll consider this art.
I think that's a beautiful button on our top 5. I can't say it more poetic than that. It's not about the pounds and the pumpkins. It's about the time you spend growing the pounds and the pumpkins.
But don't get me wrong. These guys fucking dorks, fucking losers.
Yes, pathetic idiots.
Fucking
We're
virgins.
cool. We're
fucking lame. Yeah. Fucking bitch. If I see you, I'll punch you in the arm. Fucking bitch. Dork.
All right, so those are our
I just want to bully these guys so bad. There's rage that exists within me. There's so much rage.
Those are our top 5 stories of the week. We're going to kick it over to a quick word from our sponsor, Cash App. Strider's going to stick around. We're going to talk about some more Halloween stuff. Hey, Andrew, when was the last time you were scammed?
When she said I love you.
Oh, that's heartbreaking. I see where she's coming from. Unfortunately, Cash App can't help you with that, but you know what they can help you for? Getting scammed by people that are after your money, not just your love. Cash App believes that your security should be a priority, and so do I. And that's where I use Cash App. With security law, Cash App requires a successful Face ID or biometric authentication to access your account. Guys, it's like your money is being protected by your own personal bodyguard, even if you accidentally leave your phone unlocked or someone gains access to it without your knowledge. Plus, if you send your money to someone and Cash App notices something looks a bit off and you might be falling for a scam, the good folks at Cash App will send you a warning before the money is sent. That's why Cash App is the best. And guys, it gets even better. Now, for a limited time only, new Cash App customers can earn $10 if they use code Friday10 in their profile and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms may apply. Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partners. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures. Guys, let's get back to the episode. Thank you, Cash App, as always. All right, guys, welcome back to the podcast. We're going to do a quick segment with our boy Strider here. It is Halloween, our favorite time of the year. Is there any holiday better than Halloween? There are, honestly.
For sure. I'm not one of those guys who's like, oh, I'm the Halloween guy.
Yeah.
But I do love it. It is
it's
fun.
in my top 7.
Yes, and it kicks off the holiday season, and it gets disrespected by other holidays.
It does get disrespected.
It does deserve its respect.
To honor that legacy of Halloween, Strider and I are going to be doing a bit of a draft here. What we're going to do is we're going to be picking the best age to be on Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be exact age, like 4 years old. We'll do like age ranges.
Yeah.
Because the meaning of Halloween changes as you go throughout your life.
Oh, no question about that.
Yeah, absolutely. And Andrew's going to pick the winner, and the winner is the fucking man. The winner gets to host the podcast next week.
Oh,
so
let's go. Call me Jack. Okay.
All right, Strider, what's your first pick? What is the best age to be on Halloween?
I'm going to go with however old you are when you're in like third, fourth, fifth grade. So like 10, 11, where
young childhood,
you still have that innocence where you like the costume.
Yep.
You're still, candy is your number one substance that you abuse.
1,000%.
So you're so stoked. You're cool now to where like you have the pillowcase instead of like a little jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah, I like that.
You take the pillowcase out and you go with your buddies.
You can go without your parents. That's a big caveat right there. I think that's a big.
It's the first time you're still, and people will give you candy. You're not like an older kid where it's like, get out of here.
Right.
Yeah, so I think it's so stoked. And like when I was growing up, I used to always go to a friend's house. We'd have a pizza party.
Okay.
Wait for like, I guess you don't really go when it's really, really dark out for safety.
Yeah, but you like gather at someone's house and then you go around the neighborhood with,
sports are on. The
4 to
dads
5.
are.
Right.
World Series might be on, or there's
100%.
a game or basketball.
You wear
or
your
hockey.
costume to school.
Yeah, you get to wear it to.
That's sick.
Very
That's
fun.
Awesome.
Very
your
fun.
Your teachers give you candy. What was your favorite candy to get as a kid?
Mine was a Reese's Pieces.
Same.
Mine was a Reese's Pieces, and you'd even get the one. No. A Reese's Pieces is the premier mass-produced candy.
100%.
Peanut butter and chocolate. So I got to go with.
Yeah.
That is.
I think that's going to be hard to beat.
Time of. You can also go with your family if you need to, but you can also go alone, and you're still just so stoked. And if it falls on a school night, you're like kind of stoked. You're like, oh, dude,
that's true.
Not as much homework. You kind of do always get the Sunday scaries though a little bit. Like you get like a little bit.
Oh my god, I have to go to school tomorrow.
I know, it's a bummer.
I'm like so hungover from candy.
Yes,
I think that's completely fair.
That's my number. I think
that's an easy number one. I think that's like why Halloween originally started.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'll go next, so I'll take 2.
Yeah, snake drafting.
I think young adulthood out of college, so like 22 to 30 or whatever, single. So this is like Halloween is an extremely horny time period.
It's the horniest,
right? Especially as you get older. Mm-hmm. This is a nice change of pace. Like with college, there's like theme parties every weekend. You're dressing up. It's cool to dress up for Halloween, but you could also dress up for like a theme party in college.
Yeah.
Andrew, you graduated college 3 years ago?
Yeah, like a month ago.
Do people still do theme parties in college? Like when I was in college, it was like golf pros and tennis hoes, like every fucking thing.
I would say,
is that still as much of a thing?
Yeah, there's even more theme parties now because of TikTok.
True.
You get a lot of ideas off of TikTok. I hosted like a ABC party one time. Do you know what that is?
Anything but
a cup.
Anything but a cup.
Anything but a cup.
Interesting.
So we had a bunch of kegs, and people would bring their own cup. I had a tennis ball can.
Very cool.
And other people brought like the dog bowl.
That's great.
And they would just drink out of like a dog bowl.
That's really fun.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a
Why didn't you
party.
hit us? You could have hit us up for that.
Yeah, I was actually free.
Could have hit us
Yeah,
up.
well,
when was that?
I DM'd you guys. It was about a month ago, and you guys didn't.
I'm always
it was
down.
Seen. It was seen, but
we have no
didn't,
plans generally.
Yeah, you got to hit me up on LinkedIn if you want to know somewhere. Yeah, you got to hit me up, dude. Yeah,
1,000%.
Looking, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, back to like, so yeah, college. It's like you do that all the time. I think it's a nice change of pace. You get to dress up. You don't stop wearing flannel and jeans all the time.
Yep.
Like wear something cool to the party. Girls are looking good. It's a fun time.
It's amazing, dude. It's amazing. And then, like you said, the TikTok or social media after Halloween, especially when I was in college, Facebook after Halloween might as well have been Brazzers, as far as I'm concerned. It was me, and as a known pervert, would really enjoy post Halloween. So yeah, Jack, I'm picking up what you're putting down, brother.
I think you like this a little too much.
Yeah, this look.
To be honest.
Yeah, people thought all the real scares came on Halloween night. They came a week later.
It's a 36-year-old man.
My closet.
Back to college Facebook.
Saved out. Speaking of the Chinese warfare, the honeypot warfare.
God.
I have an entire hard drives in my closet where I just sit pretzel leg and absolutely annihilate myself. My wife's like, "Where are you? The dog's barking." I'm just, get out. Get out.
Yeah. All right. So, anyways, that's young adulthood.
That's a good call.
Good call
on that.
Fucking sick. Epic. All right. Why don't you go again?
Are you sure?
Let's not do straight. Let's not do
okay.
snake. Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go with you are late 30s, maybe early 40s, and you've got a kid, and now you're a parent, and you're dressing your kid up as a pumpkin or a ghost.
Very
and you're
good.
doing a themed family. So you are the young parents, and you're taking your kid out for the first time. You're so stoked. You've never done it, and you're spreading that joy to the next generation.
I believe that's great as well. I think like that is probably the most fun time to be a parent. Like,
Yeah.
because like when you're dressing up your kid and they're under the age of 4, like it's like kids' birthday parties are for the parents, not the kids.
Correct.
Kids' Halloweens is for the parents, not the kids.
It's all for the parents, 100%.
100%. Like make your baby look like a little pumpkin and you just put him in the pumpkin.
It's so cute. And you know what I would say? I would argue that Halloween is the best holiday because it comes, for the most part void of external pressures from external family.
to like visit you.
Yeah, because
Yes.
Thanksgiving, where are you going?
Yes.
We're coming. Or Christmas, whose house are we doing it
Yes.
at? It's a debate. It's a compromise. For Halloween, no one's really reaching out. Send us a photo. Oh, so cute.
Yes.
So it's really just in the family unit, which is nice. Might be the best
Couldn't agree
holiday for
more.
the nuclear family.
Wow.
Yeah. I'll still jack off to it.
Think
Nothing more than I like
Yeah.
seeing an entire family just fully in love. It's a great thought to jack. I jack off to pure love.
a better question would be like, what won't you jack off to? Nothing, honestly.
Absolutely nothing.
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 All right, I'm gonna flip. I'm gonna take another stance here. I'm gonna go to like.
Name a couple things.
For the record, there's a few things I don't jack off to.
Yeah.
For the record here.
We could maybe cut that in post, or we could keep that in post.
Keep it in.
Keep it in. Just we'll see if people like it.
See what happens.
See if people like it. I'm gonna say high school is my pick because I think. Now this might be specific to my life. The first drinking party the first real party I went to,
For sure.
was a high school Halloween party, like my sophomore year. This is when you really get into like dressing up, and it's like this is the first taste of Halloween being fun and like the first taste of the new version of Halloween. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's not like wholesome anymore. It's like we're dressing slutty, we're getting drunk.
Yep.
We're going to pretend to be someone else for the night.
Dude, your costume as a high schooler now is a hoodie with a skeleton mask or
Done.
like just the skeleton onesie.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
There's going to be a lot of high schoolers this year dressed as 6'7" or chicken jockey, I bet.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken. Word of the year.
So I love this, man. I remember in high school going over to a house party, getting in the jacuzzi, hanging out. Dude, it was very sick. Yeah, because growing up in SoCal, the weather was nice. You could go outside.
That's pretty sick.
Which was very nice. Spoiled. But yeah, it's the first taste of a party. Maybe the parents are home, but it's the chill parents.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, I'm okay with you guys drinking, just under my roof.
And you don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Everyone can sleep. Everyone can sleep here.
Keys in the bowl.
Yep.
Keys in the bowl.
So nice.
Wholesome high school experience.
You're over trick-or-treating at that point.
You don't really want to.
Horniness is kicked in.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great call.
I think it's a good one. I'm going to send it back. This is my third one. I think similar to your parent one, grandparent is a good age to be in the sense that like you get to, this is assuming you get to like go to the Halloween, like you live near your children and their kids, because it's all the fun things about being a parent with none of the stress of like, I have to buy the thing. My kid is like hopped up on candy now. It's like being a grandparent's kind of sick, by the way.
You get all the best
You just
parts.
get to like swoop in and swoop out.
Yeah. And as a grandparent, you're kind of scary looking to kids too. So you can scare people very easily. You can just, with life, I've been battered down. I've been beaten into servitude.
Yeah, you know what the scariest thing is? Life.
Yeah, exactly.
Is adulthood.
Just parceling out practical advice. Are you investing? Time is your most valuable asset. I don't give out candy. I give out stock tips. Okay, I think we're in another tier now.
Yeah, now it's going to get bad.
Yeah,
we've each done 3.
We've gone through chalk. Now I'm really reaching on what's going to be a good time. Man.
Why don't we just?
I mean,
there's really only so many ages to be, so it's going to have to be your worst one.
I know. Maybe I'll try to save face and be like middle school. Like you're not in high school. You don't have the innocence of being a kid with a pillowcase. Like you're kind of the bullies of Halloween at this point.
That's a great way of describing it, because it's like nobody wants you trick or treating to like give candy like a 14-year-old.
No,
it's not cool to like wear a costume. Like it is cool, but like you feel like you're too cool to do it.
Yeah,
and if you're too into Halloween at that age, and you're like, it's like you're bullying the 9-year-olds who are like also trick or treating with you. Then you don't get the fun things of like a adult party situation.
Yeah, this is
kind of in the middle zone.
You're in the middle. Yeah, you're in the middle zone of life, and no one likes you when you're middle school. You're changing. You're evolving.
I think that's just the worst age to be in general.
It is the absolute worst time of life.
I feel
everyone's vicious.
Yeah,
everyone's playing offense on each other. Because everyone's so defensive of themselves.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just a tough time. But I guess the great escape would be you get to wear a mask and maybe be your true identity for at least one day.
Cover up your acne too.
Yeah, that's true too. Deal. You're changing. Yeah, exactly.
That's your body's
Cover
changing.
up as much as you can. Yeah, go be Jim Carrey from The Mask for a day or whatever it was. That's what I was.
That was the one benefit. Yeah, I had horrible acne in middle school. And I took like, what's that thing you take?
Accutane,
and I took it.
Which is very gnarly.
It fucked me up, dude. I was such a bad person. Like it fucked with my hormones,
of
and
course.
I was really angry.
That's what it does.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
But it honestly
cure acne.
worked. It doesn't cure acne. I just got older.
That's it.
Yeah,
that's it. It's a side effect. It literally shuts down your hormones with the idea being you will grow out of this by the time you're done with this cycle.
Yeah,
that's the cure. And in the meantime,
is that actually how it works?
That's what they do. That's why they try not to prescribe it.
Damn, dude,
yeah,
that's
like
crazy.
and then like it can also be like because it's so gnarly on the hormones.
It was terrible.
It can be used as birth control. It can be used as a lot of stuff. So yeah. So I give that out on Halloween.
Yeah, I guess there's not many ages left. I'll say, like, if you're in your 30s and you are married, being married with no kids is probably like not the best time to do Halloween because you're not like trying to get laid. You're not like, if you live in an apartment in a city, you're not like giving out candy. You can maybe go to your friends' Halloween parties, but I'll take that.
It's nice. It's probably a little better than middle school. At least you're developed and you have,
disposable income.
Yeah, purchasing power.
Purchasing power with adults. Someone loves you and cares for you.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Andrew, who do you think won?
Man, I'm gonna have to give it to Jack, man. I mean, there is nothing like that first Halloween college party. And that's where you really roped me in and just nailed it from there. But
wait, we didn't even say college. That's fine.
I guess you did like post.
Yeah.
Oh, post grad.
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean that kind of time frame where you're like starting to drink and go
True.
to parties on Halloween, and you're out of the trick or treat phase. I mean, man, there's nothing like it.
There's nothing like it.
It's
Nothing
unreal,
like it.
dude.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
Halloween is for the horny.
Yes, it really
And
is.
the children.
The haunted and the horny.
The haunted and the horny. That's my memoir title.
Haunted by horniness is going to be on our epitaph.
There is also a study that most people meet their partners at Halloween parties because it's really easy to start a conversation with someone when you say, "Hey, I like your costume."
Wow. That is a great nugget.
Oh, this is huge.
Yep.
That's wow.
Breaks the ice super easy.
If you're considering tonight, should I stay in? Should I go to this fucking Halloween party? I'm tired. Go to the Halloween party. You can meet the love of your life.
Exactly.
You can meet your wife.
Future love is
Or
out there waiting for you.
Strider, thank you for joining us today.
Honor.
It's been a true pleasure.
It's always a pleasure. Thanks
Anything
for
to
having
add
me.
before you leave?
Check out Hug Your Bros.
Yes.
Check it out. It's got the YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram. All those things. It's
Check out Hug Your
everywhere.
Bros. I was on the episode last week. We talked about a lot of things.
Yeah. You know what? We kind of came in with we kind of wanted to talk about bad haircuts on that episode, but we kind of just were vibing so hard that we really went a different direction. But we did dole out some great advice. And check it out. Yeah,
Check it out. Hug Your Bros is a podcast with Friday Beers. It's on the YouTube. It's on Spotify.
It's everywhere. Yeah.
It's everywhere. Hug Your Bros. Check it out. Strider, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Be safe. Remember, be safe.
Thank you, Strider, for joining. Guys, we're going to wrap up this week's episode with our Friday awards. You know them. You love them. These are our favorite people from the week. We're going to give out some awards for people in the news. The first award that we got to give out, by the way, is Sneaky Underdog Wildcard Team of the Week, the New York Jets. They won their first game. We're now 1-7. 10-7 is on the table, people. Actually, though, like real talk, this was the first Jets game that I did not watch a second of, and we won. So I might stop watching. Do you think that's probably a good idea, or should I?
Yeah, I think their performance solely depends on if you're watching or not.
Yes.
And if you want them to succeed and go 10-7 and still miss the playoffs, then you should not watch the next.
That would be the most
9,
Jets
10
thing ever.
games.
They win the rest of their games and they don't make the fucking playoffs. We might have said this last episode, but the most Jets thing ever is they're going to win. They're going to be 9-7. If they win, they make the playoffs, and then they're going to lose. It's going to suck. I was not watching the Jets game because I was watching one battle after another in VistaVision at the Vista Theater because I'm a film head. Cinephile of the week, Jack Lawler. Didn't notice a difference at all. I'll be totally honest. Do you know about this like VistaVision thing?
No, VistaVision.
It's like a specific way of shooting it in film, and it makes it like spotty. It's like how they used to make movies.
Oh.
And like there's only like 10 to 20 Vista cameras left in the world, and they had to like get them shipped in, and it's like a whole thing.
So they originally filmed it on these
They
Vista
filmed
cameras?
it on 2 cameras, and one of them was a Vista
Vista.
camera. And there's like 2 theaters in the country that will play it, and one of them's in LA.
So
you should go and see it. Actually, it's just a good thing to like brag about to people, honestly.
So only half the shots were in the Vista.
No. The whole movie's in Vista.
Oh.
They basically like shot it with cameras simultaneously.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yes.
I see.
That might not be true, but it was the same movie that I saw in not Vista. So, anyways, film head. All right, stat of the week. This one's got to go out to our boy Brad Paisley. Here's some stats from him. He has sung the national anthem for the following games. World Series Game 2, 2017, 11 innings. World Series Game 3, 2018, 18 innings. World Series Game 1, 2024, 10 innings. World Series Game 3, 2025, that was earlier this week, 18 innings, won by the Dodgers. If Brad Paisley is singing the national anthem, you're not going to go to bed before 3 a.m. on the East Coast. That's just a fact of life. Did you stay up and watch the end of the game this week?
I did. I watched all of it.
I know it was
and
like
worth
only
it.
midnight for us, but I was like, Jesus Christ, I got to go to bed.
Oh yeah,
And it
for
was like,
sure.
I had friends on the East Coast stay up to watch. I'm like, you don't even like care who wins this game. Like,
No.
that's crazy.
Exactly.
Wild game. Go Dodgers, though. Home decor of the week. Rich people just keep doing it the right way. They are now spending $250 to get wasp nets in their homes as a way of decor. So first, rich people started to wear no pants. Then they became obsessed with honey as a way to be healthy. Now they're putting nests in their homes. They want to be Winnie the Pooh so freaking bad. It's not even funny.
Are there real like wasps in it?
No, it's just like they find it and then they like put it in. I don't know why. Like,
yeah, I think it's
I guess it's cool.
Those classic movie tropes where the guy's like, "Oh, by the way, while you were fixing dinner, I took down that wasp nest, that $100,000 wasp nest in your living room,
Right.
that I thought you didn't want."
And
they're
that was
like,
worth a fortune.
yeah, they're like, "That's the family heirloom,"
Yeah, that's like, I don't know.
And Chevy Chase is like the main character.
Yeah, that's like classic movie shit. Yeah. If you walk into someone's home and they have a wasp nest, do not remove it. They're just way richer than you, and you should feel bad about yourself for being poor. Speaking of rich people, billionaire of the week. My heart really goes out to this one here. This is Dolphins owner Stephen Ross, who has gone viral for getting visibly angry that he had to walk 40 feet from his private jet to his car. We're going to roll the clip here. He's basically yelling at his people like, where the fuck is my car? He's got to put on his jacket. He's got to walk. Literally, he's walking about 20 feet. This is just a fact in life that, like, even successful people are not happy. So just don't bother. Like, you're not going to become happy if you make $1 billion. So just stop trying at everything you do. There's a little motivation going into the weekend. Our final award of the week, mascot slap of the week. This is going to go out to our boy Cam Newton, who slapped the living shit out of a mascot on live TV over the weekend. He slapped him so hard, this mascot's going to start talking in the Cam Newton Instagram font. This is potentially my college football meme of the year, and I think that's a beautiful thing that we'll check in on throughout the year. All right, guys, that's all the news that's Fist the podcast this week. Have an incredible Halloween. Have an incredible weekend. And as always, go Jets. 10-7, here we fucking come.
Just missed the playoff.